Alrighty, hello everyone. Today we're going to be looking at the money and education problem of Albuquerque and New Mexico as a whole and how we can get this kind of under control. Alright, so first we need to get a little understanding of the situation, get a little introduction into it, and we need to understand kind of the cycle that happens here. So let's think of a family. You have a father and mother who live in a not very well off neighborhood, low income, next to a low income school. They have a child. They're kind of forced to send that child to the low income school. That that child's gonna get a low education rate, which in turn is gonna hurt that child later on down the road when he's trying to get into a college or trying to get a good job, which will in turn hurt his income rate, and then it kind of just starts this whole cycle over again. So if we look at the project plan, we're going to focus on improving the preschool education system because, as it turns out, the first couple of years of a person's life are vastly helpful on determining like where that person is going to end up later on. And if we can have more improvements on these first couple of years, then it's going to help that person immensely. A few statistics on people who do not go to on high who do not get a high quality preschool education. They are 25% more likely to drop out of school, 40% more likely to become teen parents, 50% more likely to be placed in special education, 60% more likely to never attend college, which is the big one here. 60%. So because of all these things and how important the preschool education is, we're going to allocate money to the building blocks, which is essentially what pre-K is, the building blocks of education. All right, so here we're going to look at where the money needs to go. It really needs to go to not only just the pre-K like school system, but like how much money the teachers are getting as well. If you give the teachers more money, then they have more incentive on doing a better job and giving the children a better education, which will in turn help them. And as it turns out, the people who teach pre-K do not stay in this profession very long. They often, or in this region of profession very long, they often move up to the higher levels of education within 2 to 3 years. And giving them a pay raise might give them more incentive to stay in that. All right, so for the budget, we're looking at $500,000. With this money, we're going to use this to hire new teachers and in turn cutting down classroom sizes, and this will allow the teachers to have more focus individually on the children. Instead of just looking at them as a whole classroom, they'll be able to look at them as individual classmates. All right. Of course, we're going to put this into the pre-K systems, so we're going to give this is going to be able to allow the teachers to get more involved with the kids, have more activities with the children, help them get a better grasp of things, and then, as we discussed, the pay raise for the teachers that they need. All right. So, in conclusion, we really need to understand the pre-K school system and education and how important it is, and it really is the building blocks on what everything is placed on up after that for a person's life, especially in terms of education. Um, and then once we have those building blocks strengthened, we will ultimately see the effectiveness that it has later on down the line and have like a trickling down effect. Thank you.